Okay, simple deck of 38, no, 39 cards. Yeah, I don't have 52, don't judge me. Anyway, some simple easy tricks to learn. That one is not simple, and it is not easy, and bloody hell, I just scattered them everywhere. Simple easy trick. First of all, this one, that, spin the card like that. As soon as you can do that, you can do this. Okay? You can make cards disappear like that. Just jump out of nowhere. Okay? Your real life, 1, 2, 3. Catch by someone's ear. Ta-da. Okay. Another trick you can do. This one. Grab 2 cards. Flick. Right. All you need is 2 cards. These 2 cards, right? It doesn't matter which 2. But anyway, you get 2 cards, you put them smack together like that. Right. And what you do then is basically flick like that. Okay. Like that, basically. You're literally flicking. You can easily tell where the other card is, but anyway. You always do it straight on them. It does that. Ta-da. Anyway. Other tricks I know, let's say this one. If I turn over the deck and flip a card real quick. Right, so the whole deck is backwards, right? That's the front, there's the back. Right, place the card like that. It's the Queen of Spades, so this is your card, right? Simply pick it up, flip it, take it out, and place it in front. Okay, so I can't touch it, I'll keep my hands high. Right, what I do now, click the deck, and it's transformed from there to here. Watch. Okay, now I got nothing in my hand. Pick the card up, it's different. Where's the card that yours is? Right here. Okay, how the trick works is very simple. All you have to do is this. Back of the deck, pick the first 2 cards that are there. Up. Okay, so there's actually 2 cards you can see. Right, that's the Jack of Diamonds and the Queen of Spades. All you do is have them like this. On the back of the deck. Right like that, okay? My bad, I got a terrible camera, it's on my phone, okay? Got 8 plus, really good. Anyway, then what you do is you say, okay, this is your card, right? Queen of Spades, okay? But then what you do is you pick it up. You're actually picking 2 cards up. You flick it over. Okay? So what's now happened is the Queen of Spades is on the bottom of the 2 cards. And now the Jack of Diamonds is on the top. You then take that top one off and you give it to the person, right? The actual card is a Jack of Diamonds, but they don't know that if you're really good at it. Right, you do a couple of things, and then what you do, you flick it, you might click your finger, it doesn't matter. Either way, it works just fine. Pick this up, it's different, and you go, oh, where's the card, right? Then what you could do, maybe you just shuffle the deck a bit or something, get that card right there, okay? Easy tactic with shuffling, if you want a certain card, I know a certain trick like this. Say you want a person, if you want to find out the card of somebody else, you can, say, make it the Queen of Diamonds, right? What you can do is, when you're shuffling, do this, take that card off, then put the next couple on, and you continue shuffling like you normally would. So now what's happened is that card is at the back, right there. Then what you can do is you can cut the deck in half, right? Put it on the other side. When you put it on the other side, I don't know if you can see, but my pinky is right there. What that does is you put it like that, okay? Close it together. My pinky's there. I remove my pinky, and over here, it looks, relatively normal, okay, to the human eye. So you cover it up only to what you want them to see. Then you say, okay, tell me when to stop, right? You'll start flicking through. They might say stop, right? You quickly close it, conceal it, move it like that, and you give them this card. Now you already know what this card is because you selected it at the beginning. Give it to them. Right, do that, maybe shuffle it, does not matter what you do from here. You say, okay, how long roughly would it take for me to check through this deck and figure out which one is missing, which card yours is? Right, they might say roughly, they could even say 40 seconds, which is highly doubtable, but they could go up to 10 minutes, maybe a day, doesn't matter. 2-3 minutes, right? And you can say, I can do it in 5 seconds, maybe 3 seconds, maybe instantly, right? All you do is say, okay, pretend to check through the deck, like, right, doesn't matter. Point is, pretend you're checking through the deck, and then you say, okay, I got your card, right? Queen of Spades. They check it, it's the Queen of Spades. Why? Because it was always the card from the beginning, right? That is a bunch of simple tricks you can learn. Of course, I'm not good with tutorials, alright? When you're doing this trick, all you need to do is click the card, right? Just do something like that. Like clicking it, like clicking your finger, okay? You're literally just clicking your finger, okay? Using this finger here to slide under, using your root finger to slide it, and using your pointer finger and your thumb to steady this card. Your thumb is also steadying this card here. You can see it's kind of pocketed in between these two fingers, right? These two fingers here, and these two are then doing that. So, yep, the trick at the beginning, this one, simply do this with your hand. It's really complicated to see, but I'm basically doing this and filing onto the back of my hand like that and holding it using these two fingers clamped onto these two fingers here. Right, so it's like this. So you have the card here, right, just normal card. You grab it here, think it through, bend it back, right? People do it in movies, you probably remember the movie. And puts his hands back like that, okay, covers the card. That's how he did it, basically, right? Makes the card reappear. If you want to make the card reappear, not hard, just bend your fingers like that and grab it. If you've seen Ant-Man and the Wasp, you'll know that. Now, that's where he got the trick from, right? Go like that, and then he flicks the card back. You can catch it behind the girl's ear. Now, that's how you do the trick. Now, I know a couple of other tricks, but it's a little difficult to show. I'll give another example of another trick I know, and that is the making the card appear out of nowhere, right? It's another one you can do, right? An introduction, if you will, just like that. And all you're doing, literally, is just, you can either hold it like that, which you probably remember, and then just like in what's a Now You See Me Too or something. Anyway, the point is, you can either hold it like that, or you can just hold it like that. But basically what you're doing is you're holding it either between your pinky or these 4 fingers, and just this little part of your palm, just there. You'll notice it kind of pumps out a little bit for your thumb, right? Just pop it there, right? I usually just do that or something. Yeah. And what you do then is when you're holding it in that position, right? Or that position, whatever, it's more convincing that way, but also more visible. You then kind of grab, you grab the actual card like that, and then it'll start to release tension here, and it'll kind of just pop out on its own like that. And what you do then, you kind of reveal it like that, kind of just flick your wrist up a little. You know, that's how I do it anyway, right? You know, I might go up to a person and say, okay, let's start learning some card tricks, right? And I'll just pop it out of nowhere. So those are a few card tricks I know. Yes, I'm Australian. Anyway, that doesn't matter, okay. I'm also a YouTuber named Apicama. You don't know me, obviously. I've only got like 6 subs, so who cares. Another card trick I know is to spring cards like that. A lot of people, you know, they can like do really giant springs. I know there's a tornado spring that they do 360s with it, and I can't do that, okay? My point is, I literally learned this since last Thursday, so all people do is this. They're basically all they're doing is they're holding it like that or like that, okay? Well, I just hold it like that, kind of that. Gives me a little more, a little more grip here, because I can't really hold it that well. And what they do is they squeeze the deck like that, and eventually you'll start to release tension here, it'll start to pop, and then you catch them. And how you catch them is like this. So what you do is you do it like this, so that your pinky will kind of keep it here so it doesn't fall. Like if you don't have your pinky there, it might slip, right? So what you do is you have your pinky there to support it. Kind of hold it like that and just... But eventually you'll get more distance. I barely got any distance myself. But yeah, now I have a bunch of other tricks, like you can use 16 cards, 21 card tricks. The 21 card tricks takes way too long. The trick where you use 16 cards takes time to set up, right? You'll get set up into 16 different cards, right? You tell them which column you want. They want to choose. Find your card, tell me which column it's in, right? And then when you lay them out, instead of laying them out column way like that, you row them out that way the second time, then you tell them which column it's in, and it will always be the top card. They will tell you which column it is. Whatever column it is, it's the top card because you put it there, so that you'll know it's that card, and then you kind of just put them into plus signs, maybe subtract, add groups, that sort of thing. Anyway, that's just the end of that video. Just a little thing. I like magic tricks. It's kind of been a thing since I was young. I never learnt any, actually, until a couple of weeks ago. But anyway, thanks for watching. I'm Epicar, and I'll hopefully see you in the next video. I don't make regular videos. Shut up.